Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a grocery haul. The majority of this stuff is from Trader Joe's, but I did get a couple things at Kroger. I'm actually filming this portion of the video literally a week after I filmed what I actually got at the grocery store. So this is going to be a little interesting for me to edit and film, but I'm going to do my best. Bear with me if it's not the best. But basically what I wanted to do with this video is just show you guys what I get at the grocery store. And to be totally honest, I don't go to the grocery store every week. I live in an apartment complex, and on the first floor, like the ground level, is actually a Target. So 99% of the time I just go down there when I run out of something. But this Trader Joe's haul was after I'd been gone for an extended period of time and needed to restock pretty much everything in my fridge. I will say I do know there was one thing that I didn't get in either of these. I ended up getting the day after, but that was eggs. I always have at least 2 cartons of eggs in my refrigerator, which I usually just go down to Target and get when I run out. So that's what you're about to watch. I just want to come on here real quick and explain that, and also talk about what I look for when I go to the grocery store, because when you actually watch the grocery haul, it's just going to be a voiceover of me talking about things. But when I go to the grocery store, I try to buy a good amount of lean protein, and part of that does include my eggs, and then I usually buy some sort of chicken or shrimp to go along with that. I really focus on carb heavy things because my carbs are so high. I want to try to eat as much of those as I can in my little snacks and large meals. I just eat a very carb heavy diet, so a lot of these things are kind of carb heavy. And as far as fats go, I'm pretty picky about what I like in terms of fats, and the majority of my fats come from peanut butter, or I don't really eat plain peanut butter anymore. I used to be like a diehard Jif fan, but I've recently switched over to like cashew and almond butter, and I prefer those so much more now. So almond butter or cashew butter. Avocados, I love avocados. Really big fan of dark chocolate or anything with dark chocolate in it, which also comes with some fat. And this week in this grocery haul, I talked to my coach before I went to the grocery store, asked her if she had any suggestions of things I could eat. So I did get I believe I got a butter spread to like put on top of my waffles and pancakes when I make it. I got some hemp seeds and other good stuff that you're about to watch, but I'm starting to expand my realm of what I eat in terms of fat because I'm super bad at that. I literally just like, if I could eat avocados and peanut butter as my 2 only sources of fat, I would and could do it. One thing that I personally struggle with is vegetables. Like 100%, I have such a hard time eating vegetables. Getting myself to want to eat them, making them for myself just isn't an enjoyable process. So I did get a handful of veggies, and my favorite way to do that is just heat them up in the microwave. If I can get frozen veggies and just throw them in the microwave, I'm 10 times more likely to eat those than anything that I have to cut up, roast, pan fry, anything. Making vegetables is not fun to me, and eating them is even less fun. So I'm working on that, I promise. I do take a green supplement from Women's Best, so I'm getting some micronutrients, but obviously I know vegetables are the way to go, so I'm working on it. A couple other things I wanted to talk about in terms of my diet. I do not eat any red meat. I've never had red meat. I have no desire to eat red meat. I do have chicken. I don't really like turkey too much. I'll have like turkey on a sandwich if I go to Jimmy John's or something, but I don't keep turkey in the fridge or eat it regularly. And I've just started to delve into eating shrimp. I'm not a huge fish person either. I don't know, I have weird taste buds, just not my thing. That is why you don't see a ton of meat in my diet really ever. I don't eat chicken all that often. I did buy some in this haul, but I don't eat chicken unless I like go someplace like Chipotle or Chick-fil-A or Core Life and there's chicken in my meal. I don't like prepping chicken. I just don't like touching it. I don't know. I'm just weird about that stuff. And as far as the red meat goes, I just don't eat any of that purely because it doesn't sound appetizing to me, not any reason as far as like animal rights or anything go. Red meat doesn't sound very appetizing to me. What else? I try to avoid dairy as much as possible because my skin will break out a lot if I have too much of it. So for the most part, I avoid that. I did get 1 or 2 like dairy yogurts with dairy in them. So stuff like that doesn't bother me too much. But if I'm eating dairy in like multiple meals throughout the day, my skin is just not cute. So yeah, these are things that I've learned over time. I'm sure there are some things that I'm eating now that don't affect me in the greatest way, and I will learn with time that I shouldn't be eating those. But your diet is very personal to you, so I hope you guys can get some ideas from this, but by no means feel like you need to copy any of this stuff to a T to see results. Try different things, see what works out for you. If you're interested in calculating your macros, I have a video all about this on this channel. I'll link it down below. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so you've seen everything I got. I'm just gonna go through everything individually quickly here, starting with this chicken burrito bowl. I did try this the night after and it was amazing. The macros were pretty good, basically what I would go for in a dinner anyways. I could have gone with a little bit bigger of a portion size, but that's okay. I got some of this pre-marinated pesto chicken, and to be totally honest, it's in my freezer because I'm kind of grossed out that it's green and I'm not really sure how to cook it. I think I need to wait until I get home. Also, I don't know what I was trying to do there. Focus on the macros, I guess. This was unreal. I literally ate the entire bag in one sitting and I don't have words. It was so good. I don't know why my camera is not focusing on the macros here, but I promise later on in this haul it will focus. Moving along, we have these shredded hash browns. These are a staple on my breakfast. If you follow me on Instagram, you see I use these all the time. Super easy to cook. Directions are on the back. Moving on, we've got some yogurt. This is not dairy-free, but it was super duper good and the macros were amazing. I also grabbed the gold bars. They don't have these at Trader Joe's, but they have them at Kroger. That was the peanut butter and jelly, and that's the chocolate peanut butter. I prefer chocolate peanut butter, but that's neither here nor there. I also got 2 different kinds of nut butters, almond butter and cashew. After trying the cashew, I have to confirm I like almond butter better. But I digress. Moving along, we have more yogurt. To be honest, I was a little disappointed in the macros after I looked. These are pretty high in fat and low in protein, but that's neither here nor there. I still ate them. They were still good. I just don't think I would get them again. I was mainly intrigued because dairy-free, but not really my vibe. Also, this stuff was freaking delicious. I went through it very quickly. I just add a little bit to my waffles. I have not tried this yet because I have a ton of Enlightened in my freezer, but the macros on this are absolutely incredible. The entire pint is 35 grams of protein. We got some bananas, which I would peel and put in the freezer for my smoothies. Some sugar-free syrup. That is the only syrup I will use. I don't see the point in putting carbs toward other things, and I definitely don't even use a serving size of that, but there are the macros for that if you're interested. And in my opinion, it tastes just like regular syrup, and I don't do Walden Farms. That is just straight chemicals. Lost a little almond butter there, but we're recovering. Now we are moving along to the limited vegetables that I eat. Shredded carrots. I like to add these in with some rice, shrimp, and the other veggies you're about to see with a little bit of sauce that I also got in this haul. But here are my shredded carrots. For whatever reason, I felt the need to show you them for 15 seconds. I got some baby spinach from Trader Joe's. I will put this in, like I said, with my rice, spinach, or my rice and chicken or shrimp. I also love to put this in my smoothies, just a really easy way for me to get my veggies in. Then I also got 2 bags of buttered lettuce, again, to add to my rice bowls, for a little bit of extra micronutrients right there. Also, if you have not had teeny avocados from Trader Joe's, what are you doing? These are literally the best things ever. Perfect serving size. Instead of having an avocado and putting it in the fridge, you can just eat a whole one. They're super tiny. Great. Love them. I tried this for the first time after this haul, and I can confirm that it is absolute gas. This is literally the best protein, or best granola I've ever had. The macros are a little high, but I can assure you, I just put this on top of my acai bowls, and I've never even come close to using a full serving. So don't be alarmed by those macros. I also got, what am I grabbing here? Oh, some hemp seeds to put in my smoothies and on top of my acai bowls. These really don't have much of a taste, and I never come close to the serving size on this. I maybe use like 3 grams, and the serving size is like 30 grams. I also got some of these roasted cacao nibs to put on top of my smoothie bowls because usually I use chocolate chips, and that's not a very healthy option. These are much better. I'm about to show you the macros, and yet again, I never use a full serving size when I'm putting these on top of my smoothie bowls. So nothing to worry about here. I just like it for a little extra crunch and flavor. And the spinach came out of nowhere. This is the sauce that I use on my rice bowls. It is from Kroger. It's like $3. They also have a Thai peanut sauce that's like amazing, but the macros on this are so good, and it's a little bit spicy but not too much. I don't like super spicy things because then I can't taste my food, but this is bomb AF. Love this sauce. I've been looking for it for a really long time. I used to get it all the time last year. And I have a giant jug of Almond Breeze, which is the best investment ever because this will last you like 2 weeks as opposed to a regular almond milk. Okay, I hope that was somewhat helpful to you guys. I think next time I do a grocery haul, I'll do it a little bit differently and like take you guys into the store with me and stuff like that. I don't know, this was just very rushed and not super planned, so I apologize if this video was not the best. But yeah, I hope that you guys learned something or got some food ideas or at least saw something cool from Trader Joe's that you didn't know existed and now you want to go try it. If you guys did like this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.